Hi, in this video I will talk about arithmetic operations on pointers. So for understanding different arithmetic operations, we will take one array as an example. Here is an array. I have declared an array with some elements. These are the indices of locations in an array, and these are the addresses of the locations. As this is an integer type array, size of integer is 2 bytes. That's how if the first address is 100, then next location is 102. So this is taking space 100 as well as 101. It's taking 2 bytes. So every integer is taking 2 bytes. So these are the addresses if this is the beginning address. Now here I take two pointers P and Q. P and Q are two pointers. I have initialized P assign ampersand A of 0. So that is 100 stored in P, and Q assign ampersand A of 3. So 106 is stored in Q. This initialization can also be written as P assign A. Even we can write it as P assign ampersand A. All these three give same meaning. Next, first operation, arithmetic operation, is pointer increment. If I write P plus plus, plus plus means it's not just adding 1 to pointer, but here plus plus gives the meaning that move to next element, because pointer is for storing the address, so it is storing the address of this integer. So P plus plus means move to next integer, so it will not increment by 1 but it will increment by 2. So that's how P moves on address 102. In our example, P is integer pointer. Here it is integer pointer, and when you increment P plus plus, it will increment by 2 bytes. If it is a float pointer, P is suppose float pointer, then when you say P plus plus, it will increment by 4 bytes. So depending on the size of the data type, the pointer will move. Next operation is pointer decrement. If I say Q minus minus, then this pointer Q will move from 106 to 104. So it will decrement by 2 bytes. So that's it. Q is moved on to the previous integer. So Q minus minus, that is a decrement, means move to previous element. Next, a constant addition. In a pointer, if I add a constant value, let us say 2, so this means move P by 2 elements in the forward direction. So now P is at 100, so P should point on 104. It should move by 4 bytes, means 2 integers. Yeah, here it is. P is pointing on 104. Next is constant subtraction. From Q, I am subtracting minus 2. So this means move Q to the backward direction by 2 elements, that is 2 integers. So Q should be pointing on 102. Here Q points on 102. Q is decremented by 2 integers. Subtracting 2 pointers. Next operation is P and Q are pointing at 2 different locations, that is 100 and 106. If we subtract them, so then this will be 106 minus 100. So this gives 106 minus 100 gives 6. So this 6 doesn't make any sense. So this means that these are 6 bytes away, but integer size is 2 bytes. So if we divide it, then we get 3. So 3 is number of elements in between them. So yes, this is first element, this is second and third. So Q is 3 elements away from P. So this gives the meaning how many number of elements are there in between P and Q. So when you subtract, you get number of elements in between them. So that's it. These are the arithmetic operations allowed on pointers. None other than this is allowed, like p plus plus, increment p, decrement p, add k constant to p, or subtract constant from p, a pointer p, or subtract two pointers. We cannot add two pointers. This is not allowed. We cannot multiply two pointers. This is not allowed. Or we cannot multiply any constant value with the pointer. So all these operations actually they don't have any meaning. They don't have any sense. So that's why these are not used. Like p plus plus makes a sense that move p to next integer or next element, right? Or move p to previous element. So that's how they give some meaning. So that's why these operations are allowed. So one thing to remember is only these arithmetic operations are allowed on pointers, right? Now let us look at some special expressions. If pointer p is pointing on first integer, that is 100, and if I say asterisk plus plus p, what does it mean? As these two operators are unary, we should read them from right to left. So first operation is plus plus and second operation is asterisk. So p will first move to next location, that is 102, and then take the value, that is 8. So this gives the value 8 and p will be pointing on next integer. Next operation, plus plus asterisk, means first we should take this one and then we should take the second operation. So first take the data. So this 5 is taken, and plus plus 5 is increment. So 5 becomes 6 now. So the result is 6 here. Next operation. This is very interesting. Asterisk p plus plus. Asterisk p plus plus means we should read it from right to left. So first is plus plus. So plus plus should be done on the pointer, but this is post increment. This will not be done right away. It will be done after the end of expression. So next operation that is done is asterisk. So this asterisk is performed on p first. So p, it will take 5. So it will read the value 5. Then increments, and it will move p to next integer. So that's how this gives the result as 5 and p will move to next integer. So finally we can say that plus plus asterisk p means take data and increment data, because the first is reading the data and then increment data. Move pointer to next element and read data. So this will move p to the next location and then read the data. And asterisk p plus plus means read data, then move p to next. Even plus plus asterisk p in bracket also means the same thing. But here asterisk p plus plus have different meaning. Read the data and increment the data. This will increment the data. So asterisk p in brackets plus plus, this increments the data. Whereas this will take the data and increment the pointer. Hope you have understood the differences between the operations and different operations of pointer. Thank you for watching.